Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing? Welcome to chat. Swear I'm gonna be late for my own funeral. How is everyone doing? And happy Independence Day, everyone. I hope you're staying cool and hydrated and enjoying yourselves. Good evening, Jilly. Good evening, Tammy. Good evening, Monica. How are y'all doing? Telling you, it's a hot one here, but the next 3 days are going to be really bad. Well, this week it's going to be bad. They're talking about up in the hundreds, right at 100 or better. Yep, y'all can start chatting before the live stream starts. Hey, nothing wrong with being early, not one bit. Can y'all hear me? Oh my gracious, I got 7 likes already. Yes, yes, happy Independence Day. And a lot of people forget what that really means. We got a lot more freedoms than people realize. Go to some of these other countries and just see what your freedoms are like. They'll find out real fast. Yeah, they got it too good in America, and that's why they become entitled or think they are. Yes, Timmer, how is your mom doing? Also, wanted to ask everyone to please keep Angela, one of the owls and one of my dear sisters, in your prayers. She's lost 2 family members yesterday, and if y'all wouldn't mind, please keep her in your prayers, because yeah, it's going to be rough for her for a little while. Texas Owl reporting in. Welcome to chat, Lonnie. How are you doing? Y'all can hear me, can't you? Okay, good. I was wondering if anybody could hear me yet. Yes, because she lost her first her mother-in-law and then her daddy. So, yeah, if you could keep her in your prayers and the family, they need all the strength and love right now that they can get. Waiting now to find out when the funeral is. So, we'll be heading for another funeral. Hey, Lawrence, welcome to chat. How are you doing? Hey, Bounty, dear sister, how are you doing? Hope everyone's staying cool and having a wonderful day. Hello, Mama Owl and all the Hooters. That is great. I love that. Lawrence, come on. Hello, Mama Owl and all the Hooters. Hope everyone's doing well on this glorious day. Oh, I found a new herb I'm going to have to get a hold of. Man, it just does not do me good at all to go searching and just looking for new things. It's all right. You know how I found the mushroom plant? Well, apparently there's one called the olive plant. It's not an olive tree. It looks kind of more, in a way, like rosemary. Grows exactly like rosemary. Smells and tastes like olives. So, well, guess what I'm going to have to be getting before long? Yep, it is Independence Day, and people don't realize in America how good we have it for now. A lot of people forget what is and what is not a constitutional freedom. And people need to wake up and look at the writing on the wall and the game that is being played. A magnificent chess game. But you know what? I've been watching them for too long, and people need to be paying attention to what's going on. And happy Canada Day, dear sister. I hope you had a good day. Or like some people across the big water likes to call it Treason Day. But just imagine, if we wouldn't have won our independence, we'd probably all be still indentured servants here. Nope, there is no other country like this. And believe me, I'd like to see some of these, people who like to run their mouths but can't cash a check that their mouths right. I'd like to see them get away with what they like to talk about in, the Middle East, Africa, China. They don't realize what would happen to them there. Yeah, they have no clue what would happen to them. 100-degree weather and no sign of rain. Yeah, let me tell you, see what happened to me? Now, I somehow got a blister up here on the tip of my finger trying to dig two holes to plant banana plants. I have never seen my ground this hard, and the ground where I was digging has never been this hard. It was so hard and so dry, it held water. Good evening, Lookout Mountain, Georgia Rock Hunter. Welcome to chat. I'm glad you was able to make it. Thank you, Monica. I appreciate it. She needs all the strength she can because she was a daddy's girl, and he was a very, very good man. Loved him dearly. Yeah, I figured you would have got some of that rain I've been watching float across Texas down there, because everybody down around the border of the Gulf of Mexico has been getting plenty of rain. Now, rain's been all around us here. We got a few good rains, like 30-minute rains, but other than that, but yeah, it's going to be a rough year. I warned everybody be prepared because we don't know what each season is going to be like from now on. Oh my gracious. All right, now sister, you know what this means. Y'all gonna have to lock up the vehicles on Canada Day. You're gonna have to hide them, put bumper pads or something all around them. Good gracious. Her emergency brake failed. and her car rolled and crashed into the concrete barrier and smashed in the bumper. Last year, two fighting bulls tore up her husband's truck, brand new truck. Hey, I'm good with that. No, I'm here. Can y'all not hear me? But yeah, y'all gonna have to start protecting your vehicles and be extra careful on Canada Day, apparently. The spirits of Canada are mad. but but yeah, talking about I'm gonna have to find that new herb, and of course, there's a whole lot more herbs I need to find. Oh, it's okay. Y'all can chat away before I get here. I'll catch up. I'm a fast reader. How did your potato crop come out doing? I'm noticing this year a lot of people across the board are having really bad potato harvest. But as I look at it like this, some is better than none. If you get back more than what you put in, that's a good thing. But from what I'm seeing across the board, it's not a great potato year. Oh, believe me, yeah, we could use some rain. Several of the rivers around us, all you see pretty much almost is sandbars. That's how one of them. It's I don't even think I could go down to fish in if I wanted to. And that one I've never seen that low. Well, don't give up hope. Uh, Try for a fall crop. I'm going hopefully Saturday. It depends on when the funeral is. I'm hoping to get to go and pick up some old hay bales so I can finally get my sweet potato slips planted. I've got 90 days if we don't have an early spring. So I'm going to eke this out one way or another. I just look up. I just look up, and that day that I got the mushrooms on clearance for the cast iron cooking, I like to cried. If I would have had money, I would have come home with so many mushrooms. Almost every package of mushrooms they had in that store was on clearance. I would have dehydrated every single one of them babies and put them up. I haven't heard of wireworms. I'm going to have to look those up. That's a new one on me. But this government releases all kinds of crap. But I've never heard of wireworms. But yeah, if you look in the stores, the produce is looking uglier and uglier. It's getting bad, y'all. But here soon, I'm gonna have to glove up and start fighting the pepperberry vine around me. Only thing I'm allergic to, so far that I know of, vine wise, I got to get it fought back. It's took over my yarrow. It's trying to take over where my I noticed my passion vine is growing very nicely this year, so I got to get that crap off my trellis for my passion vine. And man, I got a lot of stuff to do. I am so behind, so behind. But you know what? I noticed I went down in the garden because I'm still trying to get it tilled up. I noticed I have a whole lot of volunteers coming up everywhere. Hey Regina, welcome to chat. How are you doing? The owls are coming in slow and steady. I noticed that I have turnip greens up. Now I planted those turnip greens early last fall. They never came up, so I figured seed wasn't any good. I've got little baby turnips growing in the garden. I haven't watered them or anything. I don't know how them little things are growing. I notice I've got amaranth coming up all over the place and little zinnias. The smallest little, they're about that big around, smallest little zinnia, flowering zinnias I have ever seen. Yep, that's a new one on me. I haven't seen them before. Hoot back to you, Jilly. Hoot hoot away. But yep, I've never seen those. I have never seen them. Now, last year when it was so wet, I could have swore I saw great big leeches down in the garden because that soil was so wet. But good to hear that your tomatoes are starting to bloom. Did you do anything to them or? But yeah, the way the weather's been here, I don't dare put my potatoes in the ground because we have monsoon spring and now apparently we have desert summer. But it's just been really odd weather wise, so I'm not looking forward to it. Yep, they started blooming when they were ready. But yep. Oh, and my Malabar spinach is up. Now, once you plant Malabar spinach, yeah, you don't have to ever plant it again, but it's a good thing. It's coming up, and I'm going to hopefully later on tomorrow fiddle with that tiller and hopefully get it going. Yes, I've been watching the rain go up above me, and it gets aggravating after a while. Hey, Kathy, welcome to chat. All the owls coming in, slow but steady. But yep, and I've got volunteer tomatoes coming up, and I never put a tomato around where these are coming up, so I have no idea where they come from nor what kind they're going to be. They'd have to make good bird food. They'd have to, those worms. Man, I'm telling you, the birds around me, man, the romance is steadily going. The minute they get one clutch of them grown and out of the nest, they're starting another one. The wrens have just gone overdrive, and I've had a big family of tufted titmouses staying. They usually go up north this time of year. They didn't migrate. They're staying here. So I don't know what their deal is, but we enjoy them. They come about noonish, and while we're sitting under the canopy, and they'll sing to us and everything up in the tree and hop all around. They're just adorable to watch. Someone tell Tammy I am here. She might need to refresh her chat. I'm hoping for a longer summer. I really am. Oh, believe me, let me tell you, those the apartments next to me, now they're supposed to be HUD apartments. They get everything paid for them. Let me tell you, they have been putting on one heck of a fireworks show every night. And I'm not talking about cheap fireworks. We haven't even been able to buy the first one or barbecue today or anything. I made a little baby pizza for us to share. And yeah, I'd like to know where all this money's coming from. But let me tell you, the way these fireworks are being shot off, China's making a killing this year. Yes, some of those are starting to sound like cannons going off. Now, I'm not going to lie, I've been enjoying the light show and everything, but they're on government assistance. How the heck are they affording these? And I'm not talking about little cheap fireworks, I'm talking about big fireworks. Yeah, I was like, oh, y'all better tell Tammy to refresh because I've been here for a while. And drug money. Oh, drug money. I'm going to tell you that right now, too. And gang money. Lots of gang money and drug money over there. But other than that, everything's going pretty good here. We're still alive. We're celebrating, but yeah, no barbecuing or anything. But hey, we got to make a pizza, so we're good. And we're enjoying us coffee. Ha! So I'm happy. I'm thankful, beyond thankful to be able to talk to all y'all, spend time with y'all. I'm thankful for being able to speak freely, and I am so beyond thankful for not being an indentured servant like we could have still been if our ancestors wouldn't have won that battle. It's wine, believe me, it's wine. It's not wine shine, it's wine. Oh, those compost tumblers. I am still feeding that big one. It is breaking stuff down like crazy. I'm sorry, Jilly. I hope everything's getting better and that you've been able to get some help for your brother. How's that going on with your husband going to California? I don't know if you heard about that. Y'all better get ready because things are fixing to get crazy. Yeah, at least 70,000 truck drivers in California aren't going to be independent workers anymore. They're not going to be able to deem themselves as independent operators. Yeah, yeah. Welcome to California or California. Yeah, 70,000 at least truck drivers are going to lose their owner operator independent owner operator status in California. Now, let's see how that works. I'm sorry to hear about that, Kathy, but good that you were able to find a job. See, it's not fair. People who are retired shouldn't have to go back to work. And see, it's stuff like that that just irks me to no end. Yeah, that's supposed to. this new one is supposed to go in effect in what? Probably about 3 more days, maybe 2, something like that. But yeah.
If it's not already in effect.
Yes, that country, might as well call it a country. I was right the first time. Yeah. People better start waking up and realizing government's getting a little too powerful and too many people's business. Good evening, David Gray. Welcome to chat. I'm glad you could make it. Believe me, there's a lot more I want to say about California, but I'm not going to say exactly what I want to say because I wouldn't want YouTube coming after me. But yeah, just imagine over 90,000 truckers are no longer self employed. Just imagine what that's going to do. There's going to be, people got any sense they would mass exodus out of California, leave California beliefs behind, and get the hell up out of that state. Happy 4th of July. Thank you, David. I hope you've had a good one. The only part that I would ever consider living in California would be Northern California, but still, no, no, thank you. I'm good. I am happy where I'm at for the moment. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know it's a liberal New Order. And this is, flies. This is what I don't understand. Why people don't understand this Roe versus Wade. People don't really know the true meaning behind Roe versus Wade. It wasn't about women. Never was. It was about the ability for physicians to carry out the procedures, not for women's rights. Now, think of this. Even what's her name?
Ruth Bader.
Yeah, Ginsburg. Even she said that it was going to be overturned because it was poorly written. And a lot of people don't know it was leftists who pushed to have it overturned. Now, everybody's talking about the stacked Supreme Court. Why? Think about this. Why would the Supreme Court pull this knowing you have a seated, and it hurts me to say this, seated Democrat president, the worst, and has been nominated as the worst president ever, Democrat. All right, Senate, Democrats, Republicans are tied 50-50. And then you have the House, who is all Democrats. Now, why didn't he pull this when there was a Republican in office? Let me tell you, Thomas is Bush's boy. Bush is one that put Clarence Thomas in. Anybody worth a grain of salt knows that the Bushes are elites. They're in that crap. Sorry, if you're the Bush person, sorry, they're elites. For Thomas to get that position, he had to make promises. I know this for a fact by the way he's acting. Why would they pull this now? Now think about it. Everybody's talking about going to the polls and flipping and getting Republicans put back into place. What's the number one thing to do to stir up the masses to get them to the polls? Pull something really big that's going to rile a lot of non-thinkers up, and they done it. I mean, people don't pay attention. See, that's why I'm thankful I'm not Democrat. I'm not Republican. I can see the bigger picture, and I'm watching this game being played. All right, time to catch up on chat. I'm sorry to hear that, Julie. It just irks me to no end. Irks me to no end how hard it is to get people help. Yep, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. But think about it. Old Clarence boy didn't say none of this until just here recently. You, wouldn't you think if they was going to pull this off, they would pulled it off when Republicans were in charge? You bet you they would have. And no, they haven't. It's all a ploy. It's a game, and people just will not use common sense. They will not pay attention and realize that, to be honest, they've been in power for way too long. And we, the people, have been suffering for way too long. You better believe politics is a big old club and we ain't in it. And it irks me when people can't see this going on in front of them. And it's just like, come on, people, have common sense. But we all know common sense is a fleeting thing anymore. Sheep, yep, but you know what I've been just starting to refer to them as lemmings. Absolute lemmings. But let's talk about some planning because I've done, griped for a while. Yeah, but that's what's got me worried. A lot of these people aren't seeing the light. They're seeing the light of what Thomas is doing, and he's rattling the cages of the fools that don't pay attention. And I mean, they're already beating the drums of war and everything. I'm like, going, come on, bring it, just bring it. I call them aliens. We know they landed. Now they're controlling the world. Ain't that the damn truth? Because these people, I swear, anymore. But yeah, midterms is going to be very interesting because Thomas keeps prodding and people don't pay attention. And yeah, they don't think, why is this Republican doing all this and getting away with it with all these Democrats in charge? Well, they know the Democrats sink, the ship is sinking, and they got to do something big to rally the boats. So y'all watch out. Why do you think all these illegals are coming across the borders very easily? And yeah, New York, they can vote without having citizenship and shit. No, no, no. Yep,
Actually, I think that got struck down. The focus on that.
I think it got struck down too. But if one will try it, how many more will keep trying it?
True.
Yep, got too many rhinos, and rhinos need to be replaced. But in my opinion, they all need to be. All both parties need to be replaced because we the people don't matter to them no more. It's all good talk. They talk a great, wonderful game until they get into the position, and guess what? Yeah, we the people. More like we the fools, and I'm tired of that. Yes, I am absolutely for term limits because there's not supposed to be such a thing as career politician. Yes, we do. And that's why a lot of people don't realize I'm a revolutionist. No, I want to take it back. I want to take it back because this government needs to be cut back by at least 3/4. It was never intended to be this big, nor this controlling, nor this powerful. But we, the people, have allowed it to happen. And that's the sad part because, you know, people didn't put their foot down. Oh, you know, the founding fathers are having a heart attack if they were alive right now. Of course, they don't want term limits. Look at them big fancy. And this is what gets me. If they're only making so much, um, one of these big fancy houses and cars and everything, you know what I have? What I say? Yeah, get. They don't. They have their own jobs. You know, if you want that position, you do it for free. That's called oh, what do you call it? Public service. Public service shouldn't get paid. You sure shouldn't be, you know, driving around in big fancy cars, living in big fancy houses and everything. And the minute you get caught for, you know, kickback, you're gone. You lost your job. Okay. Hey Pam, welcome to chat. I'm glad you could make it in. Okay, no problem, sis. You go take care of them babies. I'll see you back here at the wall. No, they don't want the Americans to be, you know, healthy. They don't want them to live like they should. Because, yeah, you know, we got these certain people saying they're oppressed. No, they ain't oppressed. They know how to play the government, they know how to play the game. They choose that. And then we got people who bust their tail every day. They go to work, they come home, and poor people work themselves to death. And when it comes retirement time, they die before they can retire, or they have to pay taxes so bad that they don't have any retirement money or anything. Yeah, there should not be not one American person in a shoddy house in this country. Our money needs to stay home. Charity happens at home, starts at home. We, the people, have suffered for way too long. If I had to can one particular item, what would you do? Meat. I'm going to be honest with you. I'd be canning meat right now like crazy. Yeah, these politicians are living high off the hog, and it's been too long. And why do you think they're too scared to let the other parties? There are many other parties. I don't agree with all of them, but they have a right to be heard. Have you not noticed how they squash them? The only ones that are allowed to talk at debates are Democrats and Republicans. They're not going to let any other party talk because they know if they let somebody else talk, they're going to lose their job. Yeah, but yeah, the one thing that I'd be canning right now is meat of all kinds. Oh, they get all that paid for free, while most Americans drive hoopties. They all get brand new vehicles, kickbacks, all kinds of stuff. Okay, now on meats and stuff, if you don't have a canner, tuna fish, um, try to get as, huh?
Spam.
No, ugh,
I like
ugh. Somebody here said spam. If you like spam, go for it. I can't stand that crap. One, way too much sodium. Wait, I missed something. I have tons of spam.
You coming to their place?
Yes, a salmon. Now, your salmon. Now, if you like it, jack mackerel. I can't do it, but ooh, but fish. The what is that? Cured beef in the jars. That's good too. You've got to watch out for the sodium content, but you have to have sodium because it is a preservative. I'm glad you love spam. I have tried. I have tried.
Me too.
But yeah, anything like that. Let's see.
I'm putting her up again.
Your sliced meats and gravy, that'll go good. But yeah, you want definitely because I'm telling you, people, they're killing these animals left and right.
They've got white chicken breast and
Yeah, canned chicken. Canned chicken's real good too. Now, I will admit, spam does taste different now. It was good when I was a kid. It was good, but it don't taste nothing like it does, like it used to. Now, I'll tell you one other thing that I used to really like is those little canned hams. What?
It's because
What?
they take the fat, the gelatinous fat, and they put it into sausage.
Ugh.
I'm gonna eat that pizza if you guys know.
Yeah, canned chicken's good, and you can use canned chicken many different ways. You can chicken salad, chicken soup, chicken dumplings, chicken and gravy, chicken and rice. And now I'm starting to sound like Forrest
Oh, yeah.
Gump. What?
chicken noodle soup.
Chicken noodle soup. Honestly, I don't know if you can scrapple. You
Crap.
Yeah, it's an old process of doing pork.
Um,
Yes,
Americans are fucking weird.
Oh, don't you even start about Americans being weird. We know how you upside down Australians are. See, scrapple's actually different from shit on a shingle. Now, there's also different kinds of that. Now, I'm just going to say it. Shit on a shingle up north is chipped beef. Come down south, it's ground beef. I just might as well say it because I'm used to saying it down here. But now scrapple takes a long time to cook. But it's good. It's good as long as you get somebody who's got a good recipe. Hold on, I missed something. But no, believe me, I love my southern version of crap on a shingle, okay? Crap on a shingle. The way I do it is I'll cook, and of course, since we've lost our gallbladders, we have to use sirloin or chuck because we can't have much fat. But you cook your ground meat, and if you can eat regular hamburger, you can use regular hamburger. You cook your ground meat until it's done. You want to leave what little bit of grease is in the pan, but some of those ground beefs that have a little too much. So you'll want to pour. Now you got to remember you can also save your ground beef grease like you can your bacon. You just have to store it in the fridge. And you leave some of that grease in the pan with the hamburger. And I put flour in it, thicken that up real good and let it cook for a while. Make your roux. And then I'll take a can of dark or just regular light kidney beans, add the juice in there, strain the juice in, add cook it with water or milk, depends on how you feel like making your gravy. Put your beans in once you've got your gravy made and heat that up and eat that over bread. Oh, I'm telling you, it's a wonderful dinner. Yep, there I saw the bacon grease before for sale in Kroger. I prefer the tallow or the lard, real lard. Oh, believe me, shit on a shingle, crap on a shingle. Y'all getting me cussing tonight now. Crap on a shingle is wonderful, and telling you, I ate it a many a time as a child because yeah, growing up poor, you ate what was put before you, and if you gave your mama any mouth, you done without. It only took one time of going hungry to realize, no, just sit there at that table and say thank you, mama. Now I'll be honest, I never thought it was. I didn't think it was going to be good, but tuna melts are really good too. Yes, it's good on biscuits, but down here in the South, we usually, throw everything we can on bread. Yep, it's a northern thing to use the chipped beef. Down south, we use the hamburger. But yeah, it'd be good on biscuits. It's good on hoe cakes. I've had it on hoe cakes. Uh, it's good on bread. It's just good. And I'm telling you, it's a good filling meal too. But yeah, once you come down below that Mason Dixon line, yeah, a lot of things change. Us people down south, not all of us, but we're known about liking to fry food. You go up north, everything's kind of boiled.
No, this is Northeast. Midwest is baked.
Hello, October Opal. Welcome to chat. I'm glad you could make it. Happy 4th of July to you, Independence Day. Yep. Now, see me, I can't do it with the corned beef because I like my corned beef hash way too much. Oh, believe me, it's really good. Like I said, cook your ground beef. Like I said, we use chuck or sirloin because we got to be careful about the grease content, especially me. And I'll just have to make a video on it. Once next time we can buy some ground beef, and I'll make a video and show y'all how to make it. What do you mean, ooh, corned beef hash now?
Who's hating on corned beef hash?
Over flame is the best way I've seen to cook a steak, but it's been a long time since we've had a steak. I always use cast iron when I can. Well, to me personally, I prefer steaks grilled, but I don't want mine mooing. No, I like mine uh, medium well.
That's about you.
Yeah, I don't want nothing mooing, or if I cut into something, I don't want no blood coming out.
Hater.
Look, you hush over there. Yep, grill over flame. Yep, that or skillet or however you have the chance to cook it. Because if you're blessed to have a steak right now, I am so happy for y'all. But believe me, we ain't had steak in I don't know how long.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't want no moo. No, I've known people who had just barely dragged the steak across, flip it over. No, oh, no, no. I don't want to feel like it's still got a heartbeat. But like I said, to each their own, whichever way you enjoy it. I mean, so what chicken? Yep, that's pretty much what we eat. We try to change things around, but at the rate these prices are going, no, steak's out of the question. Because I saw we went into Sam's last weekend to get a couple rotisserie. I was going to get a pack of either chicken breast or boneless skinless chicken breast or boneless skinless thigh. But when I could come out with two rotisserie chickens that weighed more and cost less, yeah, I saw a 3 pack of steaks and they wanted 32, 33 something. I'm like, no, uh. Yep, my daddy was bad about that. I done it a couple of times. I looked at it and said, Dad, I can't do it no more. Sorry, that's just not for me. But my daddy absolutely loved that. He really did. That was his one of his favorite things to do. And I'm like, oh, he made me try it a couple of times. I told him, no, Dad, not again. Sorry. And now him and my sister, oh my God, they'd make me sick. I'd have to leave the room when they'd get to eating the pickled pig's feet. I'm not going, y'all sounding like some hogs and slop. I'm out of here. Yes, yes, they are. They really are. But a lot of people don't know those really tough cuts of meat, once they're canned up, are as tender as can be. Yep, gotta have my corned beef with cabbage. Yes. Oh, they're only going to get worse. We ain't seen the last of it yet. Good evening, Belt Loop. Welcome to chat. Glad you could make it. Hey, I have ate a many a MRE. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Some of them were really good. Some of them were like, oh God, our men and women don't deserve to eat this crap. But yes, I have had MREs. Yes, I have. Yep, some MREs surprised me. They were really good. Some of them was like, oh Lord. But I plan on people need to learn how to make hardtack. I know it don't sound great, but you know what? A full belly, one way or another, is better than an empty belly. And if you know how to reconstitute hardtack, yeah, it's the same as if you do it right, like in broth or something. It's like really soggy biscuits and gravy if you know what you're doing. Yes, and also once I can spare uh, to get the meat, I want to also show people how to make pemmican. Yes, old time sailor's meal. But people's going to have to realize we've got to think like our ancestors did. Fill them pantries with the staples. Some, snacky foo-foo stuff is okay, but we're going to have to survive, y'all. Oh, believe me, I know. I even know how to build the frames and smoke them like the ancestors did. Yeah, I know how to smoke those meats. Yes. Um. Oh, he goes outside to answer. Oh, I see how he is. He sneaks outside. Yeah, that's Junior sneaking outside. Yeah, it's and see, I know how to dig the hole in the ground, build the wood frame, and smoke that very thin sliced meat. Man, I am saddened. Blueberry season is over here. I miss my daily treat of blueberries. He can put in his order all he wants to. It's going to be a while before we can do that. It's absolutely worth it. Any Foxfire book is worth it, especially if you can actually still get a hold of them. They're worth it. They really are. If you want to learn the old ways, yes, because they actually went up with the Appalachian folks and they wrote those books. I'm telling you, anywhere from building a log cabin, smoke houses, tanning, uh, cooking, you name it. It's in those uh, hog processing, you name it. It's in them books. And you were very blessed to inherit those books because they are hard, very hard to get a hold of. That was a true blessing from your parents. But yeah, once he gets healed and can go back to work, then I'll be able to roll with some better videos. I'm sorry, folks. With no income coming in, I'm doing what I can, and I apologize. I've been wanting to do better videos, but when I don't have an ability to buy things to make things, I'm sorry, folks. I am just going to walk out there and get him. All right, you get back in this house. I know you're listening. But yeah, there's a whole lot more. See, I had planned to do. I wanted to really go back into the older ways of doing things. And well, with no funds, yeah, that got snapped real fast. But yeah, those books will not uh, disappoint you at all. They are good, and they even have some newer cookbooks, Foxfire cookbooks. But yeah, they teach you, like I said, rope making. The list can keep going on and on. You go ahead, Kathy. Thank you for coming in the chat. You're going to have to let me know what on earth was going on. I appreciate y'all enjoying my videos because I am doing my best with what little we have at the moment, and it will get better. I promise it will. You have a great evening, Kathy, and I'm looking forward to hearing what on earth was going on. That's a combination right there. As long as she don't hear banjo, she'll be safe. Good evening, Willow Wave Ranch. Hello and welcome to chat. Yes, it's everywhere down here. It is just everywhere. And I know some of it I hate to, but I'm going to have to cut a bunch of it down and hang up to dry. I don't want to dry it, but you got to do what you got to do. Everybody's seeing everybody again. There must have been a bunch of live streams today. Yep, I do need alcohol. I sound like an alcoholic, I tell you. But I could never have enough alcohol. I don't know what the deal is. But I try to keep alcohol stocked up. But when he got hurt, everything come to a screeching halt. But it sounds, if you don't know me and you haven't seen many of my videos, when I talk about needing alcohol, people's going to think I'm a lush. Thank you, Patsy. Welcome to chat. I'm glad you could make it. Yeah, I did have at one time bottle stocked, but once the plants start rolling, and I'm telling you, plants are acting weird this year. Like I said, watch your plants, read your plants. They'll tell you what's coming. And what's worrying me, well, there's several plants that it's 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 hard to explain. When I say worry, it lets me know something else is coming down the pike. I knew before the crap come across the big water. I knew that was coming because elderberries and goldenrod went crazy. What I'm worried about this year is uh, wild lettuce has just lost its mind this year. And another one that I find very odd, the mimosa trees down here are still blooming. They should be done and over with a month or more ago. They are still blooming and just as vibrant now. Now, of course, the wild lettuce means lots of pain, and I consider wild lettuce for pain management. Now, what worries me about the mimosa, uh, that's for anxiety, depression, uh, lack of sleep, nerve problems. So it's making me wonder just what's coming down the pike because I read the plants. That's why I say old ways. I pay attention to the plants because the plants will tell you what's coming before we ever know what's coming. I don't use wine for tinctures. The alcohol is not strong enough in wine. Mimosa, you can get away with using brandy and the toothache plant. I I get away with using honey whiskey, and I use Irish honey whiskey when I make my toothache plant tincture. But I also am going to be making toothache plant oil to go into salves. That's a magic word. Sorry, y'all. Hold on, let me catch up. Yes, everybody needs alcohol. Uh, as much wild lettuce. I have one wild lettuce. I'm starting to really think it's one stalk of wild lettuce. I'm really beginning to think it's going to take up 2 bottles by itself. That's how big this thing has grown. Yeah, I don't drink the alcohol. I make medicine with the alcohol. But yeah, wine tinctures, the alcohol in the wine is not strong enough. Man, I wish you could send some my way, because I'm telling you, it took me over 30 minutes to dig a hole for one banana plant. Oh Lord, what kind of alcohol are you buying for $43? Lord Almighty, that's horrible. Yes, the Creator does, and not only that, people have forgotten the old ways of communing with the plants and knowing what's coming down the pike. The plants, the animals, everything will let you know about how what the weather's going to be like. The trees, especially the fruit and the nut trees and everything, will let you know what the winter's going to be like. Yes, definitely save seeds. You cannot save enough seeds, I'm telling you. I, he needs to just he needs to just come back in this house. Oh, it's gotten bigger. It's gotten taller. That is the biggest wild lettuce I have ever grown. Whatever's left comes home with me. See, here's my thing on that 115 proof. That's awful strong. Oh, that must be some of that wine shine everybody talks about. But see, here's my problem with once you start going over 100 proof on alcohol, it starts doing more damage in the body than healing. That's why I don't use Everclear, because that rots your guts out. That's, spark plug cleaner and stuff like that. Oh, I'll do a video oh, these flies. When I harvest the wild lettuce, I will, because from as big as this one's looking, I'm going to have to use a pickle jar to brew this batch of wild lettuce in it, because I'm telling you, this thing is massive. But the way I look at it, once you go over 100 proof, which is basically 50, 50% alcohol, 50% water, it becomes too strong to be really medicinal, and you do more harm to the organs and your cells and everything. That's just my opinion, but that's how I was taught. Don't use Everclear and stuff. I stopped adding sugar at 80 proof. That's interesting, especially for down there, invasion of crows. That's interesting. Now, I've seen it up here before, but it's been, excuse me, y'all. I don't mean to be rude. It's been out in the country, but not in the city. That's odd. Have the red tide or anything or any fish die off been happening? I hear a lot of people talk about diluting the Everclear down, but still in the back of my head, I know I've used Everclear, and to me, it's just me, and it's a whole lot cheaper to just get the either 80 proof or the 100 proof. You don't have to buy all that expensive alcohol, and believe me, Everclear ain't cheap. Yep, call it a murder. Who you going after down there, Tanya? But yeah, I'm gonna have to learn how to make my own vodka. But one thing a lot of people don't realize now, if you really do have gluten issues, which I have a theory on where that gluten allergy stuff started. Yeah, it's not hard to tell what wild which is which. Um, I'll post that video um, in my community tab that Tammy was talking to us about, or in Tammy's post that she was telling us about that lady who has took time to do videos on all the different wild lettuces. Join. I haven't started subscribers yet because I look at it like this. I know times are rough for a lot of people, and I don't want anybody feeling left out. Because to join, you can subscribe to my channel. It don't cost nothing. I haven't started memberships because I don't want anybody feeling left out because they can't afford to pay, monthly to be part of the members part. And I know what it feels like to be poor. I know what it feels like to be left out. And that's why I haven't done the memberships because I don't want nobody else to feel that way because I know what it feels like. Welcome back, Kathy. Welcome back. But yeah, that's why I haven't started the memberships or the Patreon or anything like that because I don't want somebody feeling left out because they can't afford it. And that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to teach as many people as I can, and I don't want to leave nobody behind. Oh my God, she survived a weekend with no cell service. Oh, these poor youngsters, I tell you, they're going to lose their mind if that grid goes down. They're going to lose their minds. Well, if that grid does go down, and there's a good chance it's going to, but no, that's why I have not started the membership up, because things are tight for everybody, and I don't want nobody left feeling left out. Poor thing. Oh my God. We had to start doing smoke signals, which I'd have to find really good, dried. Well, back in the day, it was dried buffalo patties, so I'd have to find some, cow patties. Yes, they're going to lose their ever loving minds. They really are. Like I said, we're all going to have to figure a way out. Like I said, smoke signals, something. I don't doubt it one bit, Tracy. It's okay. You've made it. You are here. And one good thing is you can always do the replay. You can always do the replay. I'm just glad you made it. Pony Express, ain't that the truth? People's gonna have to learn how to ride horses and everything. I'm still laughing. I saw somebody going on and on like, that they won this huge, it was this great big deal. They hiked 5 miles. If you're in a bug out situation, you're gonna have to hike a whole lot more than that. That, or start learning the where the stars are at each different season in the sky. You'll find yourself. Hold on, I missed something. Carrier pigeons, hawks. I don't blame you. I do not blame you one bit. I would have took them back too. They got to learn. There's different kinds of respect. I'm telling you. Owls and Hooters. Oh, actually, I do have merchandise. I do have shirts. What does it? And there's another one I plan on designing once I can remember to do it. I've got when I can have the gas to spare. I want to go back out to Shelby Forest and take a picture of the owls, and I'll have another owl owls T-shirt. But yes, I do have merchandise. Yes, I do. Oh, believe me, I plan on doing it. Uh, and it's going to be a front and back design shirt. Here soon, I'm hoping to get to do baseball caps as well. Oh, believe me, no, I always have plenty of things to that I want to design. I'm still trying to get my web store done. I've got the web store activated, but I'm trying to work. I'm not going to get it done. I've gotten a few things listed, but it's not open yet. So I'll have all my tinctures and salves and stuff listed on there. Owls and hooters. But yeah, I'm sticking with the the owls. Old school hooters. Who, me, a helper owl? No, the helper owl's got a broke heel, which I'm hoping he's gonna be done with that here soon. Well, there's more than t-shirts and on there too. I got coffee mugs and stickers. I don't know why people are wild about stickers, but I got the magnetic stickers. Oh hell no! You ain't gonna be sacrificing yourself. No, you're gonna be fighting right along with them. Hey, sometimes you ain't gotta run. Sometimes the smarter thing is walk real slow or get a really good advantage point where you don't have to move at all. No, not gonna be starving to death when you know how to live off the land. There's always gonna be stuff. There's always stuff. Yeah, I'd like to wear dresses and the broomstick skirts out in the backyard, but yeah, no, buddy. Them mosquitoes be having themselves a heyday. Rarely do I get to wear a long dress, and I wear long dresses and the broomstick skirts, but not out in my backyard. It's naked garden day. Oh, apparently people are picking up watching the naked garden day video. I had somebody who thought that they were going to get ugly with me, and I turned it back on them. I don't know why people feel the need to be hateful. Yeah, your chickens are good, but not like down. They wouldn't stand a chance because when you move something and hundreds of mosquitoes, you move a pot, a planter, or move pour some dirt out of one pot into another something, you have hundreds of mosquitoes fly up. Yeah, no, chickens are good, but they ain't that bad. Nope, I don't get to have any animals where I'm at because one, I would love to. I had them. I had 28 chickens. As long as your animals are pets, which, they don't know what you do with them. Their grandfather lawed into to where I can have them. Here's the problem. And it happened 2 years ago, and it's why I won't have chickens where I'm at now because I can't guarantee their safety. 2 years ago, this is because of people who live around me who's supposed to be on government assistance and shit, and yeah, like to fight dogs, pit bulls especially, and they train these killing machines, and when they have to move, they turn them loose. I had 26, 28ish beautiful, beautiful chickens. I had raised from three big ones, full grown ones, down. Now, I had one of those chain link dog pens. One of the old fashioned chain link dog pens where it was solid chain link all around. Well, I had another layer of chain link around it, chicken wire, and I had it secured because I was trying to keep possums and raccoons out. Now at night I would, let the big chickens roost in. They had a big dog carrier to roost in inside the chicken pen, and the little babies I put up in their own, well, not their own, but I put the same size ones up in their own animal carriers. Well, the pen was locked up, and well, pit bulls chewed through the chicken wire, chewed through, and when I say chew, I mean chewed through the two solid layers of chain link fence, got in to the chicken pen, chewed through each of the dog carriers, killed every chicken. There was no blood, and they never ate not one of them. They killed to kill, and that was it. And that broke my heart more than anything, waking up, because that was my daily love, is to go, take care of my baby chickens. And to come on that scene, yeah, until I can build Fort Knox, I'm not having chickens there again. And now that's why I don't have chickens, and it kills me not having chickens because I've always had chickens. It was horrible. It really was. Now, the sad thing is, one survived. My rooster, Bubba. Yes, Bubba. He survived. Don't know how. But he was laying next to his favorite hen. I healed him back, but he never was the same afterwards. I think he finally ended up mourning himself to death because he wasn't the same. And plus, all that trauma watching them be killed. Not ate, no blood, just killed to be killed. So until I can get one of those small cargo containers, and I mean the little small ones, I'm not having chickens there again because I can't. I cannot responsibly allow another chicken to die that horrible. Oh, believe me, y'all don't see it, but I'm never out in the yard alone. Never out in the yard alone. Yeah, it broke my heart when I had, because them little chickens aren't, cheap. No pun intended. But yeah, I had raised them, and yeah, no, never saw the dogs again. Never saw them to begin with. That's the sad part. Well, the rooster wasn't that mighty of a rooster to begin with, but it was my Bubba, and it was. They didn't have, it's not a building. It was a dog kennel, a big chain link dog kennel, and I made it strong enough, or so I thought. Apparently not. When dogs are trained to kill, to fight to kill, yeah. But yeah, can't again. What I still call it the chicken coop, but yeah, it's a storage building now because no, I cannot walk up into that again to see dog carriers mangled and shredded, mangled and shredded. And that's why I don't have chickens because I can't do it. I cannot let another chicken go through that because I thought I had them protected. They should have been protected. Should have been. They were fine and safe. And this is why people need to go to a special place that breed dogs to kill. Those people, there's a special place in a very warm place they need to go to. Hey Chuck, welcome to chat. I'm glad you're able to make it. And happy Thanksgiving, happy 4th of July, Independence Day to you. I'm talking chickens and everything, so yeah. Oh no, oh no! People try to get dibs on me being a neighbor. Maybe we just have to, some way, somehow win a really big lottery and, build us our own little owl commune farm in a way. We will take Arlo too. But yeah, a lot of people wonder why I don't have chickens. That's exactly why. Because I cannot be up 24/7, 7 days a week to keep them safe. That will do security. Hey, Lawrence, you gonna be able to stand to be on dry land, or we're gonna have to build you a pond? Good evening, Deborah. I'm glad you was able to make it to chat. Happy Independence Day. We bidding on Teresa, who's the top number. I'm never gonna live this one down. Might take my legs a while. We were playing bingo on her life. Oh, this is great. You're okay, baby. You're okay. You're gonna be okay. Sorry, y'all. Jana does not like fireworks, and fireworks have started up. Oh my God, that sounds great. That sounds great. but I'd like to get at least a big old chunk of land, and that way we could all live on the same place and we all have a big communal garden. Big, because it's going to have to be big to get all of us uh, put up herbs, meats. Oh no, I'm at family house at my family's house doing the live stream. I don't put none past Bill Gates. What you got to wonder about is here recently, what's going on? Why is China steadily? Why is China businesses steadily being allowed to buy up American land? Have any of y'all heard about the latest one? China business buying up a big farm on the outskirts of a North Dakota military base. Yeah, I want to know why. Why are these countries steadily being allowed to buy up American land? Is what I want to know. Oh, there's a whole lot more. And tomorrow, I'm excited. I get to go to the post office and get my package. And I have another package coming in. I won a package. I won a gift from Guess a Plant. And so, yeah, let's have a, I've been idling on go to make another blessings gift video because I'm behind. And yes, we need to have a little talk. It's been a while since we've had a talk. Watermelon jam, I have made it. Are you talking about watermelon rind pickles? I make watermelon rind pickles, but not watermelon rind jam. Now I do make honeydew jam. Let me tell you, honeydew jam's good. So is cantaloupe jam. Oh, yeah, artificial intelligence, or AI, big, massive plant that's going to be opening this fall up in Canada. It's built. They've got orders back ordered for 2 years. They're going to be pumping crickets throughout Canada and America in the food, in the animal food and our food. Here's the scary part, y'all. They're back ordered for 2 years. Oh no, I'm not learning a second language. Not about to. Not about to. No. They do. And a lot of people don't realize, of course, China owns Eckrich. Uh, uh, what is that other big ham company? Nathan's? Yes, China owns Nathan's. That was a shocker for me. Yeah, no, but the one I'm talking about, the new great big plant that's going to be opening this fall, is in Canada. And they'll be supplying all of Canada and America with yummy, delicious crickets. Because they're so satisfying and they're higher in protein. Ugh. Yes, Smithfield, yeah. No, not yet, but somebody's bound to. It won't be long before that'll change.
You got the melatonin here?
Shit. Go ask Tinian on the back porch. It was in here. I don't know what he done with it.
So you want to order this pizza?
I haven't got to eat because I had to come on live stream.
Okay.
Or are you talking about the one in the fridge?
No. The good one. Yes.
Yep, 22 Magnum. I know International Sign Language. I know some choice Mexican words that'll, rile some feathers. And, yeah. Oh, Kathy's going to be getting after someone. Yep, he has definitely. Oh.
Sergeant.
No. Hold on, y'all. We're trying to look for something. Where's he at?
He's down the back.
Well, tell him to come in. He had to move it off the table. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. It's going to be a wild one for a little bit. I don't blame you. I know it. I know you don't. And I'm sorry that you have to. You shouldn't have to, Kathy. Nobody. Once you retire, you should be able to retire and stay that way.
School bus drivers, always in need.
All right, the bottle was on the table.
Yeah.
You had to move it to put the laptop up here. Sorry, we're trying to find something. Why would you put it in there?
Just double checking everything. Here.
Oh. Sancho.
Okay, the lost has been found. Oh no, it's not that I won't raise them again. I won't raise them there. Because, yeah, no. I put so many hours into those baby chicks. I made little homemade, now they were junky, but they had little chicken tractors. I had a playpen for them. They were spoiled rotten, and thanks to Google, they remind me yearly with the pictures. Oh no, I'll raise chickens. I'll raise chickens again, but not unless I can keep them safe. And I'd like to see one of those, excuse French, damn monsters try to chew through one of those cargo containers. They ain't going to make it that time. That or they're going to be some gumming. They're going to have to gum it afterwards. All right. We got about 15 more minutes. No, that electric fence didn't do nothing. They don't care. They don't care. at all because they're waiting. It's already the sudden adult death syndrome is already happening in Australia. Perfectly healthy adults just dropping dead. Guess where it's going to start happening all over the world? Before long, it's not going to be a lot of people, that survive the culling. Oh my gracious, Lonnie, you got your hands full. Now that one, you can break broody. You can break broody. All it takes is dry cat food, a massive amount of protein, and you can break that broody. Yep, I'd say oyster shells definitely. Up the other half, also known as Junior, also known as Arlo, is in the chat. I see. He snuck out on the back porch. But yeah, to break broody, if you don't have eggs to put under them or know where you can get fertile eggs to put under them, break broody. The easiest way was for me was a good quality, high protein cat food. Because once they break that eat that protein, they'll break that broody. Because if they go broody for way too long, it'll kill them. But yeah, they don't care. They don't care about people losing jobs. They don't care about people eating. They sure don't care about you being able to afford gas. It's all part of the bigger plan. And yeah, they're doing a real good job. You don't hear many Americans starting to push back now, do you? I'm still waiting. But no, yeah, I know enough Mexican to get me in trouble or to really start a good fight. But other than that, I know a few other words here and there. I know Cherokee. But yeah, no, I'm not about to learn other languages. Shouldn't have to. Should not have to. Because my people were beaten, killed, maimed, and murdered and forced to speak English. No. Uh-uh. I don't doubt it. Don't doubt it a bit. People just don't realize. If you haven't read Agenda 30, if you haven't read that yet, this stuff is coming like a freight train. It's happening faster than it should be. And of course, those that's in office now were put in office for a reason. Yeah, parlez-vous français. That's about as far as I'm getting in French fries and uh, several other words. But other than that, no. Yeah, it is. This freight train's coming. I'm trying to warn people. That's why I'm aggravated. This stuff that just that they pulled and nobody's really paying attention to it is to get the masses to the polls because they know, and I'm not pushing for Republicans, but they know if the Democrats do not win, they're going to have a very hard time. But we've got so many rhinos anymore. Um, if they don't do something, they've got to basically, in order to keep this freight train running and just flooring the people, they've got to keep Democrats in office. They've got to, or they're going to be in trouble. And I'm telling you, they will do anything at any expense to make sure that it happens. And, well, when you have paid good old boys in the Supreme Court stirring the pot, yeah. Oh, I could do that. But there's so many people out there that do the Cherokee language. But yeah, there's too many people being bought and paid, and it's not looking pretty if we don't start. If the majority of these people don't wake up, I mean, they still swear that there's an attack on women's health. I'm sorry, people. Health of anybody is not a constitutional freedom. Healthcare is not a constitutional freedom. It was pushed and passed for physicians to be able to do the, how do I want to put it, procedures. It never was about women, never was. And people don't read the laws and the crap that gets passed through. They have no clue. Good night, Lawrence. I hope I didn't bore you to death. Definitely look forward to seeing y'all next week. This is my galley-napper, mosquito hawk. This is my one time a week of happiness. I get to sit here and talk about everybody. Talk about everybody. I'm getting tired, apparently. I get to talk with everyone. No, it never was about women's health. Never was. It was about big pharma and doctors. And these crazy women don't read anything. They don't. Oh, no problem. I'm glad you're feeling better. I am glad you're feeling better. Good, Lawrence. I was kind of worried that I've done bored you. Are you still in trouble around the dock for making the pineapple jam? No, not always. The time you're really supposed to, you don't really want to, cut your throat before, or how do you put it? Not cut your throat. Uh, there's another saying that goes by that way. Um, no, You don't want to kill them because they go broody, because that's when you get your eggs hatched and your next crop of chicks. Uh, it's when they stop laying the eggs is when you slaughter. Yep, they always do. And see, here's one thing I've tried and tried and tried to train people. When you see something going on somewhere else and the mainstream media is just hyping it like crazy, thumping the drums and going crazy, you go and see what's being passed in the House and the Senate. You go and pay attention there, because you can guarantee that they're making this hoopla over here so they can get through and pass stuff on. It's a It might be a Freudian slip, but I know there's a old saying about the don't something something cut your throat, or it's an old saying, not used very often. Yeah, and you can also go straight to the House and the Senate sites as well to see exactly what's going on. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff being pushed, and a lot of it is bull. Yeah, that's another old one. Don't cut your nose off to spite your face. But there's another one about cutting the throat, and I can't remember that one. I'm not telling people to cut your throats. I'm just saying it's an old saying. Because I know there'll be somebody special that'll come through, think I'm trying to tell people to kill themselves. No, it's cut the nose to spite your face is that one. But there's another one. I'm going to look it up and I'm going to remember. Um, there was something else I was going to talk about. I'm trying to remember. Because, I mean, there's some horrible stuff going on. Oh, another. Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you so much, Pam. I appreciate it more than you know. Thank you. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. Thank you. Oh, here's another one talking about sick stuff. Now, it's Korea? No, not Korea. It's somewhere over there. I think it might be Korea. Baby, you're not helping matters, okay? Thank you so much, Patsy. Thank you so much. Oh, epic fail. What happened? No, no epic fail. Never is. It might be. It might. There's several ways to say that. I'll get it all straight and I'll have it right for the next live stream. But it's Korea, Taiwan, somewhere over in Asia. But somewhere over there in Asia, they are now using, and they think it's wonderful. They are now using recycled sewage water to brew beer, and they think it's a wonderful, wonderful usage for that. Yeah, no. I am so beyond thankful that I cannot stand beer. Let me tell you that much. But yeah, but like I said, tomorrow I get to go to the post office, pick up the long lost package. I know what it's insane. These people are losing their minds. I'm telling you, they're losing their minds. Sanity has been shot out the window, and I'm still sorry, I still blame it on the jab. I still do. People's losing their minds left and right. Anybody that would think that it's okay to take, and they call it clean, you'll never get me to believe that that water's clean enough to drink. That's an old one I haven't heard in a long time. That's an old one. I've only heard that a couple of times and I totally forgot about that one. No, I'm going to be tinkering with it tomorrow. I am going to be tinkering with it tomorrow and I'm going to try my best to get it done. I still have plenty of time to get a garden in. It's just I won't be double planning like I usually do. That's a good one there, and that's the absolute truth. Absolute truth there. But yeah, I'm hoping it all depends Saturday or it'll either be Sunday. It depends on when the upcoming funeral's going to be. I'll be going to a funeral on Saturday. Like I said, I don't know when it is, or I'll be going to get used hay to start the sweet potato process. And let me tell you, my sweet potato slips are gorgeous, y'all. They're even more pretty than they were last year. But of course, that's a 10-day process. I've got enough time to get a garden in. I just won't be doing, double planning. But you know what? Some planning is better than no planning at all. And like I said, keep stocking those pantries while you can. You don't have to get all, a whole bunch of money and do it. Do rice here and there, um, salt, sugar, instant potato flakes, because you could do it a lot with potato flakes, um, flour, sugar. You need sugar and salt because preservatives. And I'm telling you, every once in a while, you're going to need something sweet. Stock back what you can, any and all that you can. But yep, she's fairly calm. There hasn't been a whole lot of course, I said I'm at family's house. It's been quiet here. Let me tell you, over at my house, it has sounded for 3 nights. Now, don't get me wrong, I've been kind of enjoying them. Now, I don't enjoy when it's the gunfire going off because there ain't no sense in that. It's disgusting because they don't have common sense to realize those bullets come back down and it's usually an innocent that they hit. But they don't care because, black lives do not matter around where I'm at, and I can prove it. They've been shooting off some amazing fireworks. And, me being a poorer person, I've been enjoying watching them. I have been. But let's put it like this, it's unnerving quiet for here because I've been bombarded by noise at the house for so long. It's too quiet here, and it's 4th of July. Oh, no, no, all my alcohol's gone for medicine. The only thing that I'm not alcohol wise using for medicine is the wine because we're going to need a little sip of wine every once in a while, or it can be used as a trade good. But other than that, no. Yes, yes, you can use sugar as a poultice, very much so. But I'll tell you what's even better than sugar: using honey. Honey can packed in a wound can close a wound up as well. Yep, sugar and betadine. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I just I just put them in 5 gallon buckets. They're fine. The flour, you want to freeze it for at least 7 days if possible. And talking about deep freeze if you have it. Freeze it and then stock it up in a 5 gallon bucket. I mix in bay leaves with my flour. Helps also keep the bugs out. Or you can vacuum seal your flour in jars, or you can oven seal them if you want to. There's a lot of ways you can store flour. Salt, I just leave them in the tubs because I buy big tubs of salt or I jar them up. Haven't heard it put that way before, but yes, I've skipped to many a stone across water. Yes, they're food grade. They're food safe buckets. Now you can buy them anywhere else too, but the food grade buckets, it's just easier for me to get them from Tractor Supply because ones at like Home Depot and Lowe's, they're not food grade buckets. I just throw handful. As I'm putting the flour in, I just throw leaves in there because I buy the industrial cans full of bay leaves. Because not only can they be used in storing a flour and everything, they can be burned as a fumigatory to rid, and I know I said that wrong, uh, to rid disease from a room. Fumitory. Yeah, it's right in there. I just put mine in 5 gallon buckets, and if they get, you know, chunked or hard, just take a hammer and chisel to them. That's what I do. But I usually don't have trouble with them. Hey, Duval, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Well, I'm fixing to have to get off here. I apologize, y'all. I'm starting to get tired. It was a long night last night. I did not sleep well. Oh my gracious, you did get robbed. You really did. Did it come with the two special tops or just the regular lids? But still, that's highway robbery. But yeah, sometimes the buckets are all in stock at Tractor Supply, sometimes they're not. It's a hit or miss game. Gamma lids, that's what I was trying to say. I'm sorry, Duval. I wanted to talk with you, but man, I'm tired. It's been a long, hot day, and we're looking at some really hot days ahead of us. Love all of y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming to chat. Thank y'all so much for the super chats. You don't know how much I appreciate those. I love all the owls. I love you each. Yep, you can get pickled glass jars, pickle jars, 5 gallon buckets. You might. just have to bleach them out. But yeah, you can get buckets all over the place. Thank you, Tamara. Tell your mama I said hello and I hope that she's doing well. Everyone, happy Independence Day, y'all. Be thankful for what our ancestors went for so that we can live the way we do now. Many, many sacrificed their lives for our freedoms, and it irks me that people forget that. We are freer than a whole lot of people think we are. I love each and every one of y'all. Y'all have a blessed rest of the evening, and I am so happy I got to spend time with you each tonight. All my owls, hoot hoot, and have a great night. I love you each, and I'll see you soon. Y'all take care. And oh, and may you each be blessed and stay safe. I'll see you soon.